Rodney Rice has cut down his list. The former Maryland Terrapin who had a breakout season after having a rocky start at Virginia Tech, played on was a member of the Crab Five for all the Big Ten fans out there. He was part of the Crabs. Rodney Rice is down to his final six, which includes going back to Maryland, playing for new coach Buzz Williams, Villanova to go play for his new coach Kevin, or his old coach at his new stop, Kevin Willard, Tennessee, Auburn, USC. Gonzaga. Now Rodney Rice is a guy who I think any team would love to put in as like this 6'4", can get you a bucket, like can shoot the ball at a very high clip, very high level, playing off ball. He's a perfect plug and play guy. I think his list is evident of that, given the teams who are after him. These are teams that are, I think looking to be winning basketball teams next season, compete for championships, compete for banners, and this list makes sense to me. And yes, I'm including USC on that list. Fight on, must. I still believe in you, brother. We're coming back. Just give us a year or two. But Riley, I'll throw it to you. Obviously, we've talked a lot of Rodney Rice online and offline. We are big fans of his. I think we both actually wanted Rodney Rice to take a look at our schools. That would have been nice to be here. Would have really liked it. But I guess first, Rodney Rice thoughts, and then thoughts on his final six.
Yeah, I love that you said that. I would do anything to have North Carolina on that final six right now. Just see that little interlocking NC graphic would have made me very happy. Alas, it's not meant to be. But I think like he's such a versatile three-point shooter. He's really good, like obviously in spot up situations, but also you can run him off of little grenade actions and get into his shots in the mid range, run him off of flares and pin downs. He can knock shots down on the move. I think he has a little bit of ability on the ball as well. Like I think he showed a little bit of that this year. Not obviously not a ton with Jacoby Gillespie being the primary initiator and everything, but even going back to like his high school days, watching him, was he a DeMatha kid?
Yeah, he was one of those like DMV school. Either the Matha or like the what is it, Paul VI.
Yeah, I want to say it was DeMatha. Apologies to the DMV Hoopers out there. I promise I remember watching some Rodney Rice high school tape and thinking he was really shifty and being like, "Oh dang, Virginia Tech might have gotten a stud." Didn't materialize there, but am curious to see if like his because this past year was really the first time where we've seen him get extended action. And I know he's a little bit older at this stage. I think this will be his fourth year of college basketball, but maybe there's still another level we could see him ascend to or see him expand his role a little bit. But yeah, he's the type of guy that I think every team needs. Just a versatile shot making guard. He's played in big moments, and now on his resume, he's played for a Sweet 16 team that played really good basketball the whole season. So you know you can win with him.
Yeah, he did go to DeMatha, by the way. So shout out to you on your ball, Nolly. Once again, ticket. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. But yeah, I always been a big. Look, sue me. I'm a DMV hoops guy. Like I feel like for most times you can take a DMV hooper and it'll work out well. I think the high school scene speaks for itself. But there's a lot of interesting choices here for Rodney Rice. Obviously, if he goes to Tennessee, he can play next to Gillespie again. So they had their best year together, I think, as a pairing. You go play there. Auburn, you look at like what they can do with guards and shooting, and I also think that Rodney Rice is a pretty underrated defender too. I think that's a big thing for him. Like I think he is a guy you can trust as like a two-way player.
We interrupt this sleepers video to talk directly to you, our loyal listener. Have you ever found yourself watching us two idiots thinking, hey, I wish there was a very easy, small way for me to show a token of my appreciation for all of their hard work on all these videos I love to watch? Well, now we have just the way to do that.
Thanks to the beautiful folks over at Underdog Fantasy. They are helping us out this month, presenting a lot of the content coming out this month, giving you a chance with a amazing offer that you can use using our promo code that Gregory will tell you more about.
Yeah, so college hoop season's over, but we got like big time golf tournaments. The NBA playoffs are coming. Baseball season's underway. There's still a bunch of sports on. There's still a bunch of ways to play with Underdog Fantasy. Promo code SLEEPERS. As a new customer, you can get up to 1,000 bonus credits plus a free pick. It's one of the most fun ways to play. It's a great way to support us. And on some actual like non-ad read stuff, talking genuinely here, really helps us because if Underdog loves us, if we get a lot of people to sign up, they're going to help us continue to bring you the content that you love. Show your support. Join Underdog Fantasy, use promo code SLEEPERS, get up to $1,000 in bonus credits and a free pick.
Maryland would be interesting. Obviously he's a DMV kid. If Buzz Williams can, I think, get enough money for him, maybe convince him to come back, given who else you have on the team. And then, like, you look at what Gonzaga's done. Gonzaga has not really done much in the portal. Like, they've tried to get some players on their team and just kind of have swung and missed. I can see Rodney Rice fitting good, kind of on that team as well. Are there any of these final six that stick out to you as like throw Rodney Rice on that team? That'd be the perfect fit. That'd be the perfect fit for both parties.
Yeah, I'll start by saying this, Cart. What did we say last year about Robbie Avila?
I mean, I said a couple things about Robbie Avila.
Loyalty. It's overrated.
It's overrated.
This is one of those instances where I'm like, don't just follow Willard to Nova. I mean, that'd be cool. I'm sure he'd have a big year there. And Nova, I think it'd be cool to see Willard reestablish that DMV connection at Villanova. Selfishly, just because I'm a fan of good basketball, I want to see him out either Auburn or Tennessee. And if not those schools, go be the man at Gonzaga. Like, I think Mark Few and co. They would probably have to allot most of their NIL budget to bringing him in, or at least a big portion of it. Like, that is your guy, that is your addition if you get Rodney Rice. And I could see a world where he and Ike, like, I mean, Ike's ability to pass a little bit and you can run stuff through him. That'd be really fun watching, again, going back to like a grenade action type deal where you have Rice running all around him and Ike finding him for open shots. But I also just think like Gillespie and Rice running it back together in Knoxville with theoretically what I believe Rick Barnes would surround them with good defenders who make smart plays, good glue guys who are going to hustle on the glass, who are going to find them and make sure they're getting their shots up. Or looking at Auburn, like you're telling me that if you're Bruce Pearl, you can't just be like flip on some Miles Kelly film and say, "Hey, this is you. This is what we
Yeah.
want you to
Oh,
do."
I didn't even think about that. That'd be a great sell. And also, like, if they could get Pettiford back, then
That's
you
a
got
very fun
you got
backcourt.
Pettiford, Rice. You
Keyshawn
feel,
Hall.
yeah, you feel really yeah. Yeah, you feel really good about that, especially if they can find a way to get Eddie Lampkin as well. I'm sorry. It's hilarious that Bruce Pearl's doing that. But yeah,
Or
look,
if Auburn gets Pettiford, Rice, and Keyshawn Hall, are we making a trip to the Plains this year? Are
yeah.
we flicking up in Toomer's corner?
Yes, we will be flicking up there. I don't even know I don't know if they thought the par or something, but I'm doing that. Like, I'm all in on the Tigers. That team would be, I forgot they got Keyshawn Hall too.
I'm gonna love this team if Rodney Rice goes there. I
Yeah,
want let's start the movement of Rodney Rice to Auburn.
I'm starting the movement of Rodney Rice to Auburn. I like the Gonzaga pull as well because I think you pointed out because it's interesting because it seems that Rodney Rice's father is very hands-on in this, and I think he realizes that like he thanks Willard for what he did, but also like I think Ronnie Rice might want to do a little bit more, right? Like maybe he wants to be Gillespie-esque in like his usage and things like that. So it'll be interesting to what he does there. I'll be so surprised if he goes to Villanova. Absolutely shocked if he goes to Villanova, but good on him for putting it on the list. Respect to his old coach, I guess. We'll see where he ends up, but we are starting the train of him to Auburn, War Eagle, all that. We will have the update when he makes his decision.